All right, Shalom. First off, give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakar Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect. All the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and sincerity, and the women and the children who follow. So, just reading, and as I was reading along, I'm like, dang, the Most High really did say, I brought you into this world and I could take you out. And that's, a lot of Jake, they hear their parents say that or whatnot, but that's really what the Lord said to us. So, we're just going to get this scripture. It's not going to be a very long video. I just thought that was significant, so I wanted to, do a lesson on it. And really, I could read. I'm gonna go ahead and read it from the top. Okay, it says, "And he said unto me, in the beginning, when the earth was made, before the borders of the world stood, or ever the winds blew, before it thundered and lightned, or ever the foundations of paradise were laid, before the fair flowers were seen, or ever the movable powers were established, before the innumerable multitude of angels were gathered together." Okay, and we know that's talking about the elect. Okay, because we are those angels. But that's another lesson. But and that's why we already brought it up. It mentions in Revelations. It mentions the innumerable multitude. Okay, that's a parallel to that. It says, or ever the heights of the air were lifted up, before the measures of the firmament were named, or ever the chimneys of Zion were hot, and the earth of the present years were sought out, or ever the inventions of them that now sin were turned, before they were sealed that had gathered the faith for a treasure, before they were sealed that had gathered that have gathered faith for a treasure. Who is that talking about? That's talking about the elect. Okay, so even before the elect were sealed and all of that, what did it say? It says, "Then I did consider these things, and they all were made through me alone." Through me alone. That's Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, the Most High, talking. Okay, he says, "Through none other, by me also shall be ended, and by none other." Okay? I did this. I made the heights of the air. I made the measures of the firmament. I made the flowers smell good and this, that, and the third. Everything that he said. I made the elect. I made the innumerable people. I made the angels. I made all of that. All by me and me alone. That's what the Most High is saying. And by me and me alone, the Most High, this place is going to be ended. And that's what we're seeing being put forth in front of us these days. Because the Most High is preparing for his son to return. And we're going to get that here in this chapter as well. This is a really great chapter for anybody in general. If you just want something good to read, Second Ezra is the 6th chapter. So we're just going to keep on moving. It says, verse 7. "Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of times, or when shall the end of the first and the beginning of it that follow? And when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?" Okay, so when is this first age going to end? That's what Ezra was asking him. Okay, and he answered and said unto me, "From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's heel held first the heel of Esau." Okay, that was a sign. If you go back and you read in Genesis, when Esau was born, Jacob had his leg. Okay, they were struggling within the womb. They were fighting within the womb, which is also spiritual, because we've been fighting since we've been in the womb and out of the womb since. That's how it is. That's always going to be. Okay, we're going to have that hatred for one another. It says, "For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth." Okay, so that's the handoff, so to speak. And that's why that was so spiritual. He was holding his leg. Because not only is that a transition, one body to the next, but it's also a example of being pulled down. Somebody's pulling your leg down, they're going to take you down. Okay, and Jacob is going to take down Esau. We're going to pull him down out of this rulership, and we're going to assume control. Okay, through the strength and the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay, and it says, and the hand of a man is betwixt the heel and not the hand. And the hand of the man is betwixt the heel and the hand. Other question Esdras asked thou not. Okay, so like I said, also, we're going to get that Yahweh Shai is going to come back and he's going to take this place. So we're just going to jump down to, I'm going to start at 17. It says, and it happened that when I have heard it, I stood upon my feet. What's it? This get back up. Let's start back up a little bit. Verse 13. So he answered and said unto me, stand up upon thy feet, and hear a mighty sounding voice, and it shall be as it were a great motion, but the place where thou standest shall not be moved. And therefore, when it speaketh, be not afraid, for the word is of the end, and the foundation of the earth is understood. Okay. Also, Yahweh Shai is known as the word. Okay. It says, and why? Because the speech of these things trembleth, and is moved, for it knoweth that the end of these things must be changed. Because the end is coming, basically. All right. And it happened, and when I had heard it, I stood upon my feet and hearkened, and behold, there was a voice that spake, and the sound of it was like the sound of many waters. Now, who does that sound like? When you go into Revelations, it says what? That he had the voice of many waters, and he had feet like fine brass. It's talking about Yahweh Shai, the one who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. It says, and it said, behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh, and to visit them that dwell upon the earth. Who's going to come to visit? Okay, who's making that second coming? Or Yahweh Shai. Okay, so it says, verse 19, and I will begin to make an inquisition of them, that they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled. Okay, so all these wicked laws, all the abominations that have been done in the midst thereof, okay, everything that we've gone through, we're going to get a recompense for that, okay? This so-called devil, or the so-called white man, he's going to go down. He's going to have to pay for all his actions, all his crimes, all right? This is the end. The Most High said, I brought you in and I'll take you out. Only I can bring you in, only I can take you out. And that's what he's going to do. He's going to come back and he's going to take them out. He's going to place us upon our throne where we deserve to be as a people, as a nation. All right, so with that being said, I give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash, the bonus to the apostles and elders of GMS, salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and in sincerity, and the women and children who follow. Shalom.